Gunther defended the World Heavyweight Championship on the show against Damian Priest. Rematch from SummerSlam. Listen, nothing against the match. I thought the match was good, solid. Liked the match. I thought the SummerSlam match was better. They told a story with Gunther going after Priest's shoulder. Good. Didn't mind this. Crowd died down after the IC title match, but whatever. Finn fucking Balor shows up, okay? And then this one we're not in the minority on. A lot of people on the timeline felt the same way. Finn Balor shows up, attacks Priest. He attacks Priest, and then Gunther retains. It's not even like they did a different finish than what they did at SummerSlam. It was almost the exact same thing. And Priest immediately lost. He passed out, but still, he fucking lost. Gunther retained, which I was hoping for and I was happy with. But what are we doing, dude? I know you mentioned this before, but just to kind of expand on what we were talking about, why? Are we going back to Finn Balor and Damian Priest? I know Balor's facing Gunther at Saturday night's main event for the World Heavyweight Championship. Cool, bro. But, like, why are we getting Balor and Priest again out of this? Does anyone actually give a shit? Priest beat him clean of bad blood, and we moved on from it for a reason, because no one gave a shit, and Balor's not a threat. I mean, I saw this report from WrestleVotes before we hit record here, and they said, they called him a locker room leader. The inside source has called Finn Balor a locker room leader, in that he's also expected to have a sustained singles push heading into 2025. What does that mean? Like, he's not winning the world title. Does he need to beat Damian Priest? Finn Balor is not Nakamura territory, but we're getting to that point where it's like so many start and stop pushes, it's impossible to fucking care. Like, he had heat after he turned on Priest, and then he lost clean. So why are we going back to this? Do you have a good reason as to why we're going back to this? Because I don't.
Just like the Rhea Liv stuff, I was so over Damian and Finn, and like we said, like he got beat twice. Even with Rhea, like besides like the cheating, she's beating Liv up at every turn. So they beat them at Bad Blood, her and Dominic. I'm like, okay, and then she got hurt allegedly again, and she pinned her hair at Survivor Series. Like, move on. Mm-hmm. And Damian's beat Finn in every stop. So why are we going back to this? Yeah,
there's no reason to. Damian gets nothing out of this. I mean, I fear that this might be the direction for WrestleMania. They're just going to keep going back and forth until they have... Here's the thing. Here's what we have to acknowledge here. I love the long-term storytelling from Triple H in a lot of instances. This is an instance where it hurts the overall product, because you don't need a feud that is a mid-card feud at best going on for 8 fucking months. Like, at least with Rhea and Liv, they've been consistently feuding. But the Damian and Finn one, Damian has beaten him in singles matches. Rhea hasn't gotten the belt back, so at least you can wait. Like, that's the end game here. What's the end game with this one? I mean, Priest already beat him, so what does he have to gain from beating Balor again? The answer is nothing.
Well, there's nothing. He's not going to gain anything, but at least he's going to, like, get back at him for costing him the title. I have fucking no idea.
Again, but that's the thing. He did it the first time, too. He cost him the title, and then he beat him. So he cost him the title here, and then he's going to beat him again? Like, I thought we already did this.
Hey, like, he's getting that big push, so he has to get a win back.
Push what, out the door? Like, what is that even? I just don't know what that means. Like, let's think logically here. Looking on the Raw roster, is he facing Braun Breaker for the IC title? Again, he's already held that title. I don't really care about that. A move to SmackDown on his own? Maybe. But let me ask you this. Where are we going with Judgment Day? The Judgment Day stuff is played out, but, like, they're teasing tension between Finn and Dom. And, like, I could see Dom, Liv, and Raquel going off and doing their own thing. Judgment Day should die one of these days soon. Like, it has no juice at this point. Does Finn break off as a heel, or does he break off as a babyface? What would you rather see? Where do you think they're going with it?
I mean, I feel like he's a prick, so it should be the heel, but
yeah,
I feel like they're not going to cheer Dominic, so...
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, but like you said, it's kind of dead at this point. We're fucking on the fumes at this point.
Yeah, we're definitely on fumes with this feud. With the group, the intertwining rivalries, the bottom line is we got to move on.